Good morning, guys. This is Dylan over here at Ella's Home and Garden in Longview. Hope you all had a great weekend. It's been a fun weekend for me. I laid in the pool. I drank a few drinks. I slept. That Lunesta is really working for me, so I'm well rested and ready to go. So let me get my page ready over here so I can see all of your guys' comments. And if you're joining us today for the first time, make sure you leave a comment, guys. Let us know it's your first time watching because we love to interact with each and every one of you. We love to know where you're coming from. So put your name, where you're watching from. I'm going to load this right here. Okay. Hi, Doris. Good morning. All right, guys. So something that we've been working on and something we've been working towards is 4th of July, Armed Forces Day. I remember it, Flag Day, Memorial Day. All those patriotic holidays are coming up. Okay, we've been working on them the whole month of May to really get you ready to decorate for those holidays. Hi, Meg. Hi, Megan. I'm reading the things, Lord. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tina. So we've been working towards 4th of July and patriotic, all those holidays. We've been getting you ready for that step by step, guys. So we've done lots of projects. If you missed those, make sure you check them out on our Facebook page under the video tab. All of our past content and material is located on there for you to go back and watch. You can rewind, fast forward it, drink a bottle of vodka, whatever it takes for you to get through those videos because they're a lot of fun and we've covered a lot of stuff as far as design skills. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the guidance that I'm giving you, and I can't wait to see more of your designs because I've seen several on here and they're awesome. So today, let's open up my elbow on that glue. Today, I really wanted to just take a break from 4th of July. You know, you can only focus on something for so long. And I wanted to focus on something different, a little bit more high-end, something I haven't done very often. I've got lots of requests for formal centerpieces, okay? Something you can put on your table that's not really seasonal, but it's going to kind of take you all through the year, okay? All 52 weeks of the year. So I selected some high-end flowers. And, you know, I always say on here I try and do different things. So I do things on the low scale and I do things on the high scale. And you always want to, remind you guys that you can do a beautiful arrangement. You don't have to break the bank. But on this particular one today, we're breaking the bank. Okay, I'm here at Ellis and having fun. So I'm going to show you how to incorporate high-end florals with some drieds and make a beautiful arrangement that's going to take you all the way through the year. Okay? Hi, Dina. Hi, Angie and Pam and Tracy. Guys, again, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop those down below with any questions about content, material, any requests that you want to see me do. This formal centerpiece is a request, so I do go back and I read each and every comment, good or bad. We haven't had any bad ones in a while. Let's keep it that way. So, again, any questions, go ahead and leave those down below. Hey, Susan, hope you're having a good morning. And I'm just looking through here real quick. Okay. So, the first thing you want to do when selecting a centerpiece for your table, whether it's formal, whether it's informal, whatever it may be, you want to pick a great centerpiece that's going to make a statement that's going to match your decor. So if you've got brown decor, let's not pick a gray base, okay? But, you know, the good thing about this gray container is it kind of looks like an urn, so you could bury yourself in it. You know, fill a lid on it, you'll be good. Just kidding. But anyway, it's good because it's a neutral color. So browns are neutral, galvanized is neutral, this gray is neutral. This is going to go with mainly anyone's decor who's using it. So you can use a container like this and then add a selection of flowers that you guys like, okay? Hi, Deborah. She's coming to us from Tennessee. Okay.
Woohoo, I'll be there tomorrow.
Yes, Dina's going on vacation next week, guys. Hey, Lori, how are you? Okay, so I went ahead and put styrofoam in here and I covered it up with some green moss. Now, the reason you want to cover it with that moss is because you don't want that ugly styrofoam showing. That crap looks awful, so you want to make sure you cover it the best you can and get a good foundation to begin. Next thing you want to do is select florals, okay? Like I said, we're doing more of a formal high-end centerpiece today. This is something that will take you all the way through the year, but you can definitely replicate what we're doing today with a different type of floral if you choose to do so. Also, before I forget, make sure you check us out on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. These items I'm using today aren't available on there. I just want to show you what you can do with different types of florals. But we do have a great selection of ribbon, florals, Probo, the hand is on there, everything you need, guys, so check that out. Okay, now make sure you select florals that, again, are going to match in your home. If you're like me, I lose focus really quick, and so I go in the store for one thing and I come out with a pink hat. And that's not even what I went in there for. So you want to make sure you get the flowers that match your home and don't just get carried away because they're pretty in the store, because at the end of the day, you got to make sure it all blends well. Okay? Nancy, we're doing a table arrangement today. Okay.
James asking, what about using a crystal pitcher?
Here's the problem with clear or crystal containers that I find. Okay, you guys can use them. That's totally fine. it's just very hard to cover up that styrofoam. You can either put marbles in there to cover it up, you can put moss, but to me it's just a pain. So I don't use a lot of clear, see-through containers, whether it's clear, whether it's like a tinted finish, because I have a hard time covering that styrofoam and it's just a nightmare. So if you, hey Lauren, if you guys do use that, then I would recommend just making sure you cover that styrofoam the best you can. The best way is using dark colored marbles or stones or pebbles of some sort. I've seen people put sand in there. That looks like a litter box to me, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And you can use moss as well. Okay? Hey Janie, how are you? Okay, so here's the selection of florals I chose. I'm going to have Dina scan up. We're going to incorporate some coxcomb, some protea, some iris, and I love dryads, guys. I love to incorporate dryads in a lot of my arrangements, so I'm going to show you how you can use those and incorporate them into your designs. I know a lot of you are probably see dryads and you love them, but you don't know what to do with them, and that's fine. I'm going to show you how to do that today. And again, any questions, go ahead and drop those down. Hey Courtney, how are you? Okay, so the first flower that I'm going to use is this red hydrangea. Okay, so we're going to take off, what's that saying, guys? Take off those trashy tags, and we have our hydrangea here. Now, this is a little too tall, okay? You don't want your stems to be so tall they're swaying in the wind, kind of like on a drunk night, you know? You want to make sure you cut them off where you still get a big statement, you still get that height that you're wanting, but at the same time, you don't have it swaying up here in the wind, because that's not a good look. Hey Kim, how are you? Okay. So we're going to trim it off just a little bit and bring it down. That's still too tall. So that's about a good height right there, guys. So if I had to guess, that's probably like 1.5 feet, okay? So what is that, 16, 17 inches tall? That's about how tall I'd put it. Okay. And, guys, just for y'all, I have a glue pot over here, a glue skillet. You always say, where in the world is my glue skillet? Honey, it's right here. I got it today because I'm using a lot of florals, and my hand would get tired, carpal tunnel, from getting all the glue gun going, and so we're not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of bend this. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want it to look as natural as possible. Sometimes when you see live flowers, they're not always growing straight up. They're kind of got a bend to them. And so even though these are artificial, these are high in flowers, so they do look very real. And I want them to continue to look that way as we anchor and secure them in the container. Okay.
So it's okay to mix, wait a minute, where to go, silks and dryads?
Yes, it is. They're both artificial, so yes, I like to use them a lot. Okay? Oh, hi, Marcy. I hope you're having a good morning. Put some of that rum shada in that coffee. It'll really make your day good. Okay, you want to make sure you start the first stem in the center of the container, guys. Just eyeball it. We don't need to get a measuring tape out. This is not Home Depot. Just measure it, eyeball it the best you can. Put that first stem in the center of the container, and then we're going to go down from there. I always work with one side before I do the other and kind of replicate it. It just keeps me more focused, and it keeps me more intact as far as what I'm doing. Okay, the next thing I'm going to use is one of these green iris, okay?
Nancy's asking, I've always heard your arrangement should be 1.5 times the height of your container. Is that true?
That is true, Nancy. You can do it a little bit taller if you want. That's usually what I do. But it all depends on the space you're putting in the arrangement. Remember, if you got a chandelier hanging down over your table and say this is where you're putting this, you don't want the arrangement to come right under the chandelier, okay? That just seems cluttered to me. So use your judgment as far as where you're putting it. If you're putting it on a low coffee table and you got a big open room, you can go high as the sky if you want to do that. Okay? Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. Okay, so here's a no-no. When I always talk about removing those tags, see that residue that's left on there? That is freaking trashy. So just use your fingernails and take that off. If you don't have any nails, quit biting them, okay? And you will have them. Okay, so we're going to remove that. I'm going to go ahead and trim this up as well. And I'm just going to kind of measure. You don't want the stem to be taller. You want it to be a little bit shorter than that first stem that you put in there. Okay? Hi, Dawn. I thought it was beautiful. I thought Megan's dress was classic. Kind of boring. But it was cute, and it had that long train. I live for a train, honey, every day. Hi, Penny. Live for a train. I'd be the one to step on it and fall down, though. But it was really cute. They make a great couple, and she is so pretty. I mean, so pretty. But we're not going to get into her because, you know, me and Dean, I have just a thing with her. Okay, I'm going to bend this one just as well, just kind of like I did here. You don't have to bend the stems. It's just my preference. I'm going to put it right beside there. Okay. So we have our next stem. So now we're just going to alternate. Don't put two of the same flowers beside each other. That's not needed, okay? We're just going to alternate as we go down. I'm going to go ahead and put one more hydrangea kind of at the base.
Vicky's asking, how high up over the sides is your styrofoam to put flowers in on the side?
Hi, Vicky. It comes right, I'm going to have Dina come a little closer. It comes right to the rim. So let me see if I can peel some of this back. You can see it right there, right to the rim of the container. You don't want it too, you don't want it too deep down in there because it just becomes a pain. Okay. So now we're going to figure out how long we want this. That's a little long, okay? We don't want it reaching out, touching your neighbors. So about like that. Okay, and again, these are artificial, so that's the great thing about them is they have wire on them. You can bend them and shape them to the placement that you need them. Okay? Jane, she's not interested. Well, honey, I'm glad you're watching anyway, okay? I'm glad to have you with us. Hi, Jan. I sure do. I have my pick machine over there ready to go. Here's another great stem I use a lot of the times, guys, coxcomb. I don't exactly know where this comes from, but it's so pretty and I love it. And it just adds a little bit of a different texture and a different look to it. It's not so traditional like your round bloom. So I like to use these a lot of the time. Okay? Let's see. Hi, Doreen. How are you? And also, check this out, guys. We have one of these bad boys. I'm going to put it right here into the computer. It's actually a cutter because I told you I'm not trying to break my arms doing this. Okay. So this, we're going to put that one right there. And if you don't have a pick machine, your stems will still go in the styrofoam. It just might take you a little bit longer to get them in there. But you can get them in there. I have no doubt. Okay, so as you can see, guys, we have 4 different flowers started on this arrangement, okay? We have the hydrangea, the iris, three. The hydrangea, the iris, and the coxcomb, okay? Now we're going to replicate what we did on this side over here on the other side, okay? Take another one of these iris. And any questions, guys, or comments, go ahead and drop those down below. We're here to answer your questions, especially since this is something that I haven't done very often for you guys, an arrangement. There's no dumb questions, so feel free to ask.
I don't know. Sandy's asking, what is the machine you used on the table? You've got the pick machine and you've got the cutter.
She asked me about the cutter?
I don't know which one she's
This
asking
is just
about.
the cutter. We've had this for years, guys. It's like a handheld cutter. So you can put your stems in there and you can cut them by hand. So it saves your hand because sometimes those thick stems are hard to get through. You know what I'm saying?
Then the pick machine over there.
Yes, and the pick machine, guys, this is a Rhyme, H-R-Y-N-E pick machine, but I also have some that are called steel picks. They work just as well. It really doesn't matter the brand, I don't think. I've never really had a bad experience with them. They seem to work pretty well.
Trisha's watching from Trinidad.
Oh, hi, Trisha. Good morning. And remember, as we do this, just trim a little bit off at a time like I am because you don't want to get it too short. Okay, that's probably good. Did everyone have a great weekend? Let me tell y'all, last night was the finale of American Idol. Did you watch any of it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dear God. I was not happy at all. I'm still upset. They let that girl, Maddie Poppy, win. First of all, I was not happy with any of the finalists. My God. That Gabby girl, get some root touch up. But, you know, I was hoping out of those 3, Gabby would win. I'm sorry, guys, but Caleb is not my fave. He is just not diverse enough for American Idol. He sings country. Sometimes you have country singers like Gabby who can sing country, they can sing pop, they can sing hymns, whatever. No, he is still over there singing Blake Shelton or something, and I can't take it. But I also watched the Billboard Choice Awards. Did y'all watch that? Hey, Terry, how are you? I watched the Billboard Awards, and I was so happy. My girl Christina, she's back in black, honey. She was up there with Demi Lovato doing the most. I don't see what the big deal is with Janet Jackson. Do you like Janet Jackson?
I used to.
Well, they're like freaked out. She got the Icon Award, and you know, I guess I was too young. She had hair down to her knees, honey. And anyway, I was waiting for her to step on that and rip her head back. but she was dancing and doing the most, and she's a good dancer, but she has that microphone in her mouth because she don't sing, okay? Terry, we were just talking about American Idol. I don't like Caleb. Why was he even on that finale? I thought Gabby should have went one out of those 3 contestants, but we're not even going to go with that, okay? Ooh, Sandra disagrees. That's okay, guys. I'm just saying. And yes, Vicky, Janet is 52. You know, she just had that baby at like 49. Woo, that was probably an experience, but good for her, you know, good for her. Okay, so we're replicating what we did on the first side.
Can you explain what the pick machine does?
Yes, guys, give me just a second and I'll show you. Okay, here's an example. So this stem does not have a sharp edge on it. Sometimes when you have larger stems, it's harder to get them in the styrofoam. When you use the pick machine, it puts a metal pick on there. So see, it's got a sharp point on it, so you can stab somebody's eye out, give them a tracheotomy, or you can use it in the arrangement. Okay, I've learned all these things on ID channel. I'm telling you, I freaked out. I watch it too much. I agree, Dawn. I agree with you 100%. Okay, so now guys, you can see we've kind of got a shape going right there. You have your container, you see kind of the form we're going to make out of these flowers, and we're just going to continue that and work our way all the way around. Hey Pamela, how are you? Patricia, a great thing you can use to incorporate, you can use to decorate the top of your kitchen cabinets is ivy or greenery, and you don't have to put floods of it all the way across like a church pew. Okay, because honey, I went to a church one time and they had ivy for days. I felt like I was going to get tangled up and stung. Remember that movie with Batman with poison ivy? Oh my God. Anyway, don't do too much on the ivy. You don't want it to look like you have a flower bed up there. So just put little bushes or little clusters of greenery here and there to accent, add some color. You can do the same thing with flower bushes as well. Thanks, Will. Hi, Deborah. How are you? She's coming to us from Florida. Cindy, I loved American Idol because of the judges. You know, I love Katy Perry. She's one of the prettiest people I've ever seen. So pretty. And Lionel, God bless him. He can't even move his face. It's so stuck. You know, I love Botox. I love work. But sometimes you need to know when to cut it off. And Lionel, the only thing you see is his veneers. Hey, Patricia. Okay. So we're going to kind of go right here in the front side and just kind of continue our way down and work our way as we go. This is another fun stem that I saw. This looks like, this is a Protea. It kind of looks like a Q-tip when you get all that earwax out and it's opened up. But anyway, I love them because they're different. Again, it adds different texture. It adds a little bit of a different look. Hey, Katie, Katie, did you finish 13 Reasons? Speaking of, have you seen that, Dina?
Mm-mm.
Guys, do you watch 13 Reasons Why? I watched the whole second season. That's what I've been doing with the past 2. Hey, Christy, how are you? For the past 2 days, I've been watching the second season of 13 Reasons. It just stressed me out to the max. I bit all my nails off. I had to go to Chili's, get me some food, and just continue because I need a good snack when I'm watching all that stressful stuff. But it's really an eye-opener. It goes to show you that what you say to people in school, not even in school, but everyday life, it really sticks with them, and sometimes it could cause them to get in a depression. So I'm not here to give you a hotline or anything. I'm just saying I watched the show, and it was really good. So you guys should check that out. Good morning, Peggy. Susan, yes, you've got to watch it. It's so good. Okay.
When you're finished, can this be seen from all sides, or is this going to be...
Yes, it's going to be a full round arrangement. Christy, you're only on episode 2 of season 2. Honey, if you're on episode 2 on season 1, we've got to get that moving. Okay? Hey, Lori. Laura still works on Tuesdays sometimes. She helped me out. We have Tina and we have Gayless here, so it's us 4.
Gwen is asking, do you ever design out on the sales floor?
Oh, yes, all the time, girl, all the time. I just have, when Christmas and fall comes, we're going to get out of this room, okay? So me and Dina are going to go on a field trip with you guys, and we're going to design and decorate for you on the videos in the store. But right now, as far as arrangements and stuff, the easiest place I have to set up is right here in the classroom because I have a plug. I've got everything I needed because I'm sure you've seen in past videos, I've had extension cords tangled up in the feet, and we're not here for that. Okay, so this is just the most organized spot I can kind of give you a great presentation. But as the holidays draw near, we're going to do mantles, we're going to do displays, door displays, and we're going to do that all out in the store so you can actually see it on a full-size door or a mantle or whatever we're decorating. What in the world is going on with Joy? Girl, did you fall down on the keyboard? You got some zeros. Hi, Lexi. How are you? Okay, so we're going to put this one right here in front of the iris. Just like so.
I'll have to try that, Jan.
Mickey, I love seeing you too.
She got the zeros and the asterisks going.
I know, she must have got it on the keyboard. Okay, let's see what else we have over here that I can add a little bit something different. We're going to add another one of these. No, we're going to add a hydrangea, I believe.
Lexi says, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Lexi, I know, where in the world have you been? Where in the world have you been? Hi, Pamela. Hey, Sharita. Pam, we do have the Pro Bow in hand. It's in the store, and we also carry that online, guys. So check it out on our website, ellishomeandgarden.com. We carry a lot of a good selection of florals, ribbon, mesh. You know, I've heard there's a shortage of work forms and work crease and mesh. Well, honey, we have got it for a great price on our website. I think for the mesh is $3.33. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Is that right? That's right. $3.33 for the 10-inch. We have 21-inch, and the work forms are only $4.
Deborah's asking, does the pick at the end of the flowers hold better in the styrofoam than without?
Not necessarily. It's really just on there to help secure it into the styrofoam. Sometimes it's really difficult to get a big pick in there, so that is what helps me out tremendously.
Do you watch Dancing with the Stars?
Off and on. I saw my boy Adam Rippon won now, and I love him. I was rooting for him, so I'm glad he won. I stopped watching that when they got that stupid Tanya Harding on there. She's still whining about some crap that happened 30 years ago. Honey, go get a Danielle Steelbook, sit at home and read. I'm just seeing getting heated. I'm sick of hearing her crap. I mean, she's just all the time getting on my last nerve. How do you feel about her?
I like her.
Oh, see, no, I just can't stand her.
Dallas Cowboy color mesh.
Robin, we do, I think we have some dark blue, don't we? Royal blue in the 10-inch. I'm not sure about online. I'd have to look. But we do in store for sure. And also, they are asking about the website. Let me go ahead and pin it down below, guys, so you can get to it. ellishomeandgarden.com. Are you guys with me about the Tanya Harding thing, or am I going to stand alone? Because, look, I ain't afraid to voice my opinion and stand alone, but I'm just saying. Can't stand her. And not stand her.
Pamela says she's coming to get one so you can show her how to make a bow.
Okay, Pam, I'm going to show you. But, you know, you can do a great bow by yourself. Kat, I'm with you. No, she's not no star, Trish. She is just, what's the right word for her? Miserable. That's the word.
She's a whiner.
Yeah, whiner. If we weren't on this daytime show, I would definitely say what I really think about her, but I think y'all get it. That's what I think. Drama. What happened to her? Dina, you tell. I can't. Didn't she kick somebody in the head or something with a skate?
No, she was her and, oh crap, what was her name? They were
Nancy
Kerrigan.
Mm-hmm.
They Tanya said that she messed up because her boot was untied and she
Here.
had somebody. It was proven in court too that she had somebody hit Nancy Kerrigan with like a steel bar, like a tire iron.
Oh, sweetie.
Yeah, and it's
We ain't here for it, honey. We ain't here for
no.
it. These idiots need to just get it together. Okay, so you guys can see, I'm just keeping my shape and form. Remember, I know we're having a good time, but I also want to kind of be serious for a second. Brenda said she hired somebody to take her knee out. Yeah, someone needs to hire her to, you know. Anyway, remember, as you do this arrangement, make sure you keep everything in shape and in form because that's going to make your outcome and your presentation a lot clearer. And again, you don't want clutter. That's what I always say. You can put too many florals in an arrangement and it becomes cluttered. So that's something we're going to try and stay away from here and that we don't want. Oh, Jan. She said she's an old hag. I agree. She needs to go and move over to the Hallmark Channel on Home and Family. Okay? That's the geriatric unit. Okay. We're going to place that one there. And I'm just going to keep going down, guys. So if you guys like the shape, what we've got so far, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and let me know. Hi, Kathy. I'm doing good. I believe Dina is too. She didn't complain yet, so we're doing good.
He hasn't taken my eye out yet.
Dave's still young. Oh, see, now I must just rip my veins out with that wire cutter.
Call the ambulance.
Somebody need to do something with her.
Kara said call the ambulance.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this coxcomb right here in the front. So I grabbed the wrong pick machine off of there. Off the counter. Okay.
Monica, that's his pick machine.
Yeah, you know, my aunt watched the video one day, guys, and she called me and she was like, what in the world is that? It sounds like a register. And I'm like, girl, it's a pick machine. I don't have no register back here. This is not Coinstar. Okay, we're here doing a video. Hi, Trisha. How are you? Hope you're having a good morning. And if you're just joining us, guys, we're taking a little break from Patriotic today, and I'm just going to show you how to make a high-end formal centerpiece. I've had lots of questions and comments about how to do that, you know, how to incorporate this into your home, and so that's what I'm on here showing you how to do today. And this is going to be able to be seen all the way around 360 degrees. So you can use this on your table as a centerpiece, on your coffee table. On a piano would be beautiful. You know, any of those places, you can definitely use it. I'm gonna have to use this again. It's so heavy.
We don't have the stem cutters on the website.
We don't carry those, guys. We've had that for years. I don't know where in the world they got it. Okay, so we've kind of completed the first side, and what I was doing is I just wanted to create an outline, okay, because we got beautiful blues we're going to incorporate into this to really brighten this up. We've got some amaranthus, some calla lilies, some berries, and dried. So this is just the outline. Okay, so now you can see where you can go back, put your biggest blooms first, like I have, okay, the big blooms, and you have all these spaces. You can go back and fill that in with all kinds of goodies, okay? Hi, Debbie. We don't carry these particular flowers on the website. These are much a high-end flower. So I just wanted to show you guys what you could do with that high-end stuff, or if you have any at home that you want to rework. But the flowers I've used so far, because she's asking, and guys, I'll try. Donna, we do carry stem cutters in the store, just not online. You know, I do, what was I even saying? Oh, the flowers. I'm going to try and make a list so that you guys get a better idea, because a lot of you have asked all the time, can I have a supply list or material list? So what I've used so far, I've used some green coxcomb, I've used protea, hydrangeas, and iris. So that's the four flowers I've used so far. So now I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to do to the back side what I did to the front side. Right now, it's kind of, you know, business in the front, party in the back, and that's great for a good leather dress. But on this, we want to make sure we do the whole thing. Okay? So I'm going to go back and replicate. Ooh. Oh, hi, Jewel. How are you? Donna, we just carry these cutters here. This large stem cutter, I'm not sure where they purchased that. It's like 20 years old. We have two of them, and I love that thing. I always tell them, if someone comes in here, breaks in, they can take whatever, honey. Just don't take my stem cutter. Hi, Judy. I'll definitely take your advice and see what I can do to do a more modern arrangement for you as well. It seems to be something that's really popular these days, the modern look. In my opinion, I just can't stand it. Like, not arrangements. I love the modern arrangements. I don't like the modern look. It's just weird to me. And you know, I think it's something that I'm gonna have to get used to, because it's used a lot of the time in houses. It's just, I'm so used to traditional. It's hard to get in there with it.
Catherine says, I thought you weren't supposed to mix silks with drieds.
Well, Catherine, girl, we can do whatever. That's the fun thing about playing with silks and playing with artificials, is that you can mix and match whatever you want. I would mix silks with real. I would either stick to one or the other. But yeah, we incorporate drieds all the time, and I'll show you as we continue the video what a great difference it makes in the arrangement. I really love it. I agree, Susan. I agree. Hi, Jill. Better late than never, right? You're here, so welcome. I hope you're having a good morning. Yes, vintage cutter, Loretta. I'm telling you, don't do it. Yes, Susan, I got the skillet. Y'all been asking every week where my glue skillet is. And on this particular project, I knew I was going to be dipping and doing it a lot, so I had to go get that skillet. My hand will be hurting if I continue to use.
What's your plan for this weekend?
Oh, guys, I'm going to New Bronzeville. Okay, that was not supposed to happen on camera. Anyway, I'm going to New Bronzeville, and I've never been before. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Okay, y'all know I don't lie. I tell the truth. That's probably why some people hate me, because I'll just tell you your clothes are ugly or whatever it is. But I'm going to New Bronzeville. It's a river. I like to glamp. Okay, I'm just saying. I like to have air conditioner. I'm not trying to sit outside and get Zika virus, okay? And I don't want to have to apply any off. So I don't want to come back with malaria or anything like that. I've just seen it. I could use a good tapeworm. I heard you lose a lot of weight. But this is not Naked and Afraid. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Rhonda. So I'm going to New Bronzeville to float the river. When I jump in that river, there can be water any left in there. But, I'm going to try. And we're going to be there for 4 days. 4 days? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I don't think we'll be doing the river every day. I can only take so much sun on this face. But we will be doing it a lot of the time. We're going to just hang out with my family. It's my whole family going. Our friend Lori and her boyfriend Ray and her kids. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I've got to plan a trip to the beach, though. Josh has never been to the beach. Ever. He's not even been to freaking Galveston.
Wow.
So, we did a trip to New York because I've never been to New York, and he's never. So we did that together and we experienced that. I'm still cold. But anyway, I'm just going to tell y'all, nipples fell off as soon as I walked out of the car. They were rolling around on the floor. It was so cold. I'm just saying. So be careful. Get a coat. Get a fur. But he's never been to the beach, so we're going to have to plan a trip to Mexico. I'm just kind of afraid because everybody's getting carbon monoxide poisoning and dying and stuff. And I don't want to go risk my life floating on the beach to get carbon monoxide. I could do that in my garage if you don't raise the door. You know what I'm saying?
Disappear, too. People disappear.
Yeah, all the stuff is happening in Mexico. So I've been several times. He's never experienced it. So I'm going to have to try that soon. And he needs to get to the beach, Penny. He needs a tan. He's so white that he has to wear this wide-rimmed hat. It looks like a sombrero. And whatever works. Whatever keeps him from getting burned, because I know it's miserable when you get burned up. Okay. Where is another coxcomb?
Lisa says she's 54 and has never seen the ocean.
Oh my God, Lisa, you've been watching Travel Channel, haven't you? Well, it's not the same as the Travel Channel. You've got to go out and experience it because it is so pretty. And someone said, let's see, Rebecca said Florida and Destin. I've been to both, and I loved them. Let me tell you a mistake I made one time, honey. I went during spring break, and y'all see those shows on MTV where it's like Panama City Beach spring break. Well, I thought it was just a big put on for TV. No. It was the same experience we had in person. People were getting arrested right and left for drugs. They were rolling around naked on the beach. It was just like what you see on MTV, and that's not my scene. When I go to the beach, I like to lay out and relax. Oh, God, that's hot. Lay out and relax and sip on my drink. I don't want to be partying it up. Okay? Those days are over, honey.
I like St. Petersburg, Florida.
Do what?
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay. That's where she's coming from?
No, I'm just saying that I like it down there because the beaches down there,
oh
Treasure
yeah,
Island and all those beaches down there.
Lori, I like Panama City. I've been twice. Once when it was not spring break, and that was not bad at all. But girl, that spring break is no joke. No joke. Yeah, I need a more private beach because I don't do children, and so I would literally have to choke one if they came running through my. You know what I would like to do? Never mind, I'm not gonna go there. I do love kids, just not when their parents stop paying attention to them. That's why I can't go to Walmart.
Oh, Penny lived in St. Pete.
Oh, okay.
I love St. Pete.
What should I put here? I need another hydrangea, I think. I had to book my hair lady, guys, my haircut lady. She's moving away after all this time, and I had to book yesterday with a barber. So I might come in next week with a V in my head. You know, they are kind of crazy.
Jack is asking her challenge.
Jackie, let me tell you, I have been thinking, really hard on your challenge, and I've been trying to figure out if I want you to do a floral arrangement such as this or a grapevine wreath with no mesh. I think that's what I'm going to stick with. So I want you to do a large grapevine wreath with no mesh. I want you to incorporate ribbon, incorporate florals and greenery, and I want you to do it any kind of way you want. You could do it on the side like a C, you could do it on the top and bottom, but actually I'm going to give you this, Jackie. I told Jackie a long time ago that, I'm just not familiar with working with mesh like she does. She makes beautiful, beautiful wreaths. So the challenge is, you're going to do a grapevine, and I'm going to do a mesh wreath on this video. It could be a total double S, if you know what I'm saying. But let's hope it isn't. So I'm going to do a mesh wreath soon, and you're going to do a grapevine, and then we'll compare and see how they look. But I have no doubt you're going to do good, honey. Whatever you touch, it's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to hope mine does. Because I don't know about that mesh, guys. But I'm going to try it. People make it look so beautiful, such as Jackie, but it's just hard for me. I don't know. Okay, again, we're just creating our outline right now to continue adding all of our florals into this arrangement. Oh my gosh, Hill Country, Hoot Owls, Wreaths, and Decor. I've heard Fredericksburg is great. I need to check that out for sure. If I missed Jackie's comment, let me know what she says. Yeah, Trisha, I have no doubt. She will do so good. But, we do carry the mesh on our website. Great prices. And so, I really wanted to show you how you can use it. And I've incorporated it into a grapevine wreath, but I haven't done it on a traditional work form yet. So we will see how that goes. Okay.
Cindy says you both will do good.
Oh, God. Jackie, I have a shopping problem. I'm not here to help anyone's addictions, okay, or problems. I'm in a 12-step program as it is. But we're going to try. And be careful, because you really can't amputate a finger if you get one of these. I mean, I've almost done it before. Can y'all imagine that story on here? Like, what's going on? I'm losing a finger. God help us. Gotta be careful. Sometimes these things really get jammed, and you just have to give them a good whack.
Lindy, he's got some feathers that he's going to be using.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to show you how to incorporate feathers into this. The air conditioning's on, sorry. Gotta have my Diva fan blowing at all times, because, I'll be sweating.
Tina's asking, does she need to help you with the mesh?
I'm going to just take it slow. I'm going to try and have patience. Y'all know I don't have patience, but I'm going to try. And it's all going to be good. I went to the nail salon the other day, speaking of patience. Y'all know I told y'all that nail salon story. And I went back the other day to get a pedicure, and it was really cool. I had this pedicure called Jello pedicure, and they put Jello, actual like Jello mix in the water, and so it's like you have that texture, and they put it all over your legs and massage you. And I had people talking to me, like Josh and our friend Katie, and they were talking. I never heard a word they said. I was like looking at the TV, but I was mentally asleep. That's when you know it's a good pedicure. But y'all know I've had some bad experience, and Jesus help us. You don't want that.
Janetta says you need to check out Gruen Hall while you're down there too.
Check out what?
Gruen while you're down there too.
What's that? You been there?
Gruen Hall. I've been to Gruen Hall.
What is that?
It's a dance hall. It's like the oldest one in Texas.
Oh, see, Dina has to educate me on some stuff like Kentucky Derby, because I didn't, because I don't really know this stuff. But I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh, we got some Jackie's Jewels on here. I need to have it, Dylan. What's Dylan's gonna be called?
Dylan's Diamonds.
Oh, there you go, Dylan's Diamonds. How about that? That's one of my favorite Joan Rivers jokes. If God wanted me to bend over and clean the floor, he'd put diamonds on the floor. I love it. Hi, Allie. How are you? Okay, we've kind of got our shape done, okay? So I'm going to just spin this for you guys. And you see there's holes in it. That's good. That's what you want. You want your arrangement to have a great shape. And now we're going to go back and fill in with all the good stuff. So, something to lighten this up. Right now we've got mainly reds and greens. Well, we're 6 months away from Christmas. We're not ready for that yet. So these are just rich, beautiful colors that are darker. That's not going to be so spring or so summer or so fall. This is something you can keep out all year round as you continue to decorate. Okay? Hi, Cindy. How are you? So I'm going to use this beautiful blue that I found. I thought it'd just be a great addition. It might not be your thing. That's totally cool. But I'm just showing you how you can add, how you can add different flowers into the arrangement. These are called Cosmos, okay? We have them in orange, and we have them in like a burnt orange, and we have them in this beautiful blue. This is a blue that I like because it's got multiple shades in it, and it's kind of darker. This will be great incorporated into fall. I cannot wait to have some bright orange leaves and incorporate this blue in there, as well as purple. I like to change it up and, again, not be so traditional.
Jackie says, or it could be Dylan's Divas.
I like that better. Dylan's Divas. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with being a diva. Ask the girl at the Dairy Queen. Dylan's Do's. Oh, we're not doing any doo-doo, girl. Let's see. Hi, Kara. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start adding this blue in, everyone. Damn, my concert is getting so close. I'm so excited. Hey, but I know, even though you don't really care for Shania Twain, you know her song. I never knew that song, Ka-Ching. You know what I'm talking about? I never heard that. That's a good song. Is that like a big hit on the radio? Okay. Well, it was just, I watched some documentary the other day, and they were talking about how that was like a single of hers, and I was thinking, well, how have I never heard of this? And I got it out, and I looked. And I really liked it. And so do you.
I used to like them.
Tell me again why I had it falling out. I really did forget. She said something on the interview, right?
Yeah.
About what?
I'm trying to let it drop.
Well, when are y'all going to move on? Because me and Lady Gaga had a beef for a minute, but we're good. When are you going to move on and sing?
How much coffee did you have today?
Oh, God. I don't drink coffee, guys. That crap is sick. I drink Dr. Pepper. So the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is I have to have Dr. Pepper. Nancy, I'm seeing Shania Twain June 6th in Dallas. That's my birthday present. My birthday is June 13th. And so for my birthday, I've always been a huge fan of Shania and Dina too. And so I'm going to go see her on June 6th. I cannot wait. I bet you if I brought you to a concert of hers, you would sit there and sing every song. I could just give you a margarita and you'd be like, who are we singing again? Shania Twain. I love her. So I'm adding the blue in there, guys. You can go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like it. Again, I just chose a color that's going to really lighten up this arrangement. You guys can see so far what we've got. And before I cut or make any serious moves, I'm just holding it up to see if it's going to fit in here. Okay?
She needs to go back to Canada.
Do what? What'd you say?
I'm just mouthing.
Gina, I'll have to choke you. We'll have to do this on the video. I don't like violence, guys, but sometimes, when people are talking about my good friends, like Shania. Thank you, Susan. She got my back. How about that?
When it's not redone on the computers.
Oh my God! Look, I will say that if you go back and watch when she was like a huge star, like, remember when she did that TV special? She wore that yellow shirt in Chicago, the outdoor concert, 2003, I think it was. Was that before YouTube? Anyway, her voice is so much different then. It's like she really could belt it out, but it's okay. I don't care. Thank you, Nancy, so much. I don't really care if she can sing. I just need to be there. She can put a track on, but as long as she just sings, like in the fake sings, I'll be fine. I'm gonna have plenty of margaritas, so people will call and ask who I'm singing. I'll say Lady Annabelle. I won't even know. That's what I'm saying, Claire, and I love it, love it, love it. So we added the blue on the first side, and again, I'm just going back on the back, replicating what we did before. And what we're doing is we're filling in all of these spaces. So, a lot of the times when I look at people's work or I look at people's arrangement and they ask, what am I doing wrong? They're going to take a message. They ask what I'm doing wrong. They're not adding enough filler or smaller agents to fill in the holes, okay? So it's kind of like you're making a salad. It's probably a horrible analogy, but you have your lettuce. Okay, we have our lettuce, and then you have to fill in all the other ingredients. So you have to have tomatoes, onions, olives, peppers. Now I'm starving. You know, you have to fill in with all that stuff.
Eliza's watching from Australia.
Hi, Eliza. How are you? Beth, I do love Keith Urban. I love that song he sings called, is it Blue or something? Yes. He's good looking too. He's borderline mullet, you know, with the hair, but he is. And he's married to that woman that can't move her face either. What's her name?
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, she can't move her face. But have you seen Big Little Lies? She was in that show. I love it. Do you like...
So is this arrangement triangle shaped to start?
Yeah, kind of triangle. It's more like it's got longer ends on it. I was going to ask you if you like somebody else. I think we talked... Oh, Leanne Rimes. You don't really care for her?
Don't care for her.
She was on American Idol last night, and she looked beautiful. She is a pretty girl.
She is. I just don't care for her.
But I've heard some stories about her. I heard like one time she had a concert in Shreveport at the casino, and she like blacked out on the stage. She's so drunk. Have you heard these stories?
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, it's probably because she's in denial because she cheated with Eddie Cibrian. Just saying. Do y'all know who that is? Because they were on that Lifetime movie together, and one thing led to another, and boom. Oh, God help. Okay.
He was on a soap opera too. I used to watch.
Yeah, and then his career ended, and she's basically been supporting him for what, the past 3 years or more than that. But
I love Carrie Pickler.
me too. She's hilarious. She was on Ellen one day. I nearly peed my pants. It was so funny. And she's another one that's really humble. You know, she knows where she came from and what she's got and everything like that.
I will never forget the story she told about her first plane trip.
I thought you were about to say forgive. I don't forgive her. Yeah, Susan, Brandy Glanville, that's who Eddie's ex was. And Brandy is a hot, trashy mess, okay? She's got kids, and she needs to settle down. What did she tell that story on Ellen?
I heard it. No, I heard it somewhere else. But she said her first plane trip, they told her to go to gate 3. She was actually looking for a gate.
Oh my God.
She had never been on a plane before, and she was actually looking for a gate.
That would be hard. Do you see what Terry says? Leanne and Tanya Harding are cousins. No wonder they're both ridiculous. They're both ridiculous and goofy. I told y'all already, I can't take Tanya Harding because she just is a wine bag.
That one hurt.
Oh, sorry. I'm giving Dina new piercings on her legs down here. Those stems will shoot out and really get you. Battle scars.
I guess I need to bring my safety glasses next time, huh?
Yeah, you do need some safety glasses. People say, y'all weedy? No, we're just designing. Okay, so we're going to add this last piece of blue. And, you know, a tip that I told you guys about last time was, as you design, make sure you try and use all of your florals in that arrangement so you don't have a lot of leftovers. Because I've run into a situation before, especially at Christmas, it happens a lot of the time. Things are so busy and so hectic that I end up with a ton of scraps. And, you know, you don't want that. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to turn this back around to the front side. So here's what we got so far. It's really starting to turn out and look beautiful. So now we're going to take, let me grab all this over here, some greenery, okay? We're going to start filling in with greenery. So this is what I'm using today. It's called Sword, S-W-O-R-D, swordgrass. Hey Katie, a lot of people have asked, you know, what types of greenery I use, and I use the Maidenhair Fern a lot, and it's available on our website, ellishomeandgarden.com, so check that out. And make sure you send your photos in, guys, because I love to see all the work. Everything you take from the guidance that I showed you on the videos, I love to see it. And Katie, I see her name on here. We're going to market, guys, soon, and we're going to try and do another video for you at market. I already told Katie we've got to make sure we keep ourselves together, because last time we got cracked up on something, and we both had to run out, been over to the bathroom. So anyway, we're going to try and do better, but we're going to just show you guys some of the new products that are out there. some of the new designs. Maybe I'll show you a few Christmas things because we're not going for Christmas, but they got a lot of stuff up already that we can show you so you can get ideas for the upcoming season. And Susan's going to be there. I can't freaking wait. I'm going to drive up there. Even if I'm not there when she's there, I'm going to drive up, meet her and her girls, and Regina hopefully is going to be there, and we're going to have dinner and have a great time. Okay, so we're going to cut this apart. Remember, you don't ever want to stick this in there like this. Jesus, no, that would just be a wreck. Hey, Coach Jones. Hey, Kathy. So trim this up one by one. And I like these because it's got the little curls on the end and it's got some straight pieces. So, I'd be this one, curled. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and put this in right here on the front, okay? And I have the pit machine, so I'm just going to use that to help insert the greenery into the arrangement.
When is market?
Market, we're going the 20th. No, that's wrong. 26th through the 29th of June, I believe. I have the dates written down, but I could be wrong. But the whole month of June, guys, is really when to be there. Coach Jones, where have you been? You need to come in and see me. Okay, so I'm just dipping and doing it. Again, I have my glue skillet, so I'm just adding in the greenery. And look, I've added 2 pieces. As you can see, it's really helping to fill out those spaces. So for all of you who get nervous about, the filling part of the arrangement, that's the easy part. Once you get your shape there, you can go back and add all kinds of ingredients to the arrangement. And you don't have to use swordcraft. If you can't find this near you, that's totally fine, guys. You can just replace and replicate, okay? The 2 R's. Replace, I feel like I'm teaching school. I need one of those pointers. If I want to be a teacher, I've always wanted one of those pointers you can smack on the table. What's that show called where they used to hit them in the fingers? Anna Green Gables. They used to, back in school, they used to put the kids' hands on the table and take a ruler or a yardstick and whack their fingers. I wish somebody would whack my fingers. Good God, I'd be in jail for assault. Whack her in the neck. Okay. Again, I don't condone violence. Okay? Don't do it. Okay. I'm going to keep filling in with this. Yes, Shauna, Catholic school.
Are these containers online or just in store?
They're not. These are just in store, guys, but they're $24.99 if someone was wondering. Let's take a vote real quick, okay? Hi, Pam. How are you? If you guys would like to see high-end florals on there on the website, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Okay? If you want us to upload... Again, these are more expensive. They take a little bit more money to fill this in, but your outcome is beautiful. Okay? Yes. Oh, there are a lot of people like to see them. Okay. Well, I like to take these votes, guys, on the video because, I don't always know what you guys like or what you're looking for that you can't find other places. So I appreciate you being honest with me and telling me yes you do like something or no you don't, because that gives me a better idea of what to select to put on the website. But we do have lots of items on there now. We've got Pro Bow the Hand, which is awesome. I'm going to be using that soon in future videos. It makes beautiful bows, sometimes more beautiful than you can tie by hand, definitely. And they're really easy to use. We have great ribbon selections on there. We have some mesh on there. All kinds of stuff. Susan, I hit a nun in the head with any erase. Didn't mean to, not glue the roller smack. Yeah, me too. Okay, I'm just turning this around to make sure I've got all the areas covered with the greenery. Thanks, Shorty. Yeah, I chose this color because it's not so traditional. Like I said, I don't like doing the same freaking thing all the time. I want it to be a little bit different and more fun. So that's what I'm doing with this arrangement today. Okay, so I've added a little bit of greenery. You can see it's kind of helped fill in the spaces and the holes. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to add something else.
Nancy says the nuns throw scissors at them.
Sit. Let me just take a deep breath. Okay. Speaking of deep breaths, I just looked up. Our girl Morticia is here today. She's right over here. You can see she got her hair done last night. So she's back in business, honey. She's in a good mood, aren't you, girl? And she got her hair done, and she's looking to change her hair a little bit. So she might see her in the future with a long weave. We're just going to work on that. But anyway, I just want to let y'all say hi to her. Thank you, Nancy.
How's LaDonna doing?
LaDonna, she's doing better, guys. You know, she's had that rough week. She got arrested, but she's doing much better. So I'm going to bring her soon because she's been wanting to get out of that house. Okay, this is something new we just got in. It's one of my favorite things. Another one of our designers saw it and they said it's the ugliest thing they've ever seen. And that's fine because if you look at it like this, it kind of does look like a weed that grows in the yard. But when you incorporate this into the right arrangement or the right design, it really is beautiful. And this is called Vibram Berries. I'm not going to spell that because I barely made it through Sylvan Learning Center. So we're just going to go with Vibram Berries. You can look it up on Google. And thank God for that spell check on your phone because I'm not a good speller, okay? I can say a lot of stuff, but I'm just going to admit, my name is Dylan, and I can't freaking spell, okay? Y'all know how many times it takes me to answer is the hardest word to spell. I have to do it every time. And vacuum, is it 2 C's or 2 U's? You know, what is it?
Both.
No, it's not V-A-C-C-U-U-M.
V-A-C-U-U-M.
Double U's. It's just the hardest thing. Oh, Susan said, let her hold the flower. She's lost her arms. She can't do that today. Okay, so we've got the Vibram Berry here. And I'm going to start applying this into the arrangement. Okay? Stick it right over here. Look how pretty that is. And you want to just try it in there before you do anything else. Okay? Hey, Stacy, how are you? Where are you, a Nancy Band? You need to get over here and see me. Yeah, Brenda, it's V-A-C-U-U-M-I-N-G. No wonder people give me the eyes rolling when I send them words sometimes because I can't freaking spell. Okay, look how pretty that is. See, that ugly weed, we turned it into treasure. Okay. Thanks, Nancy. You're talking about my hair. I'm about to get it cut. I told you I was going to a barber. I'm kind of scared because one time my mom took me to a barber and they shaved a V in the back of my head. They were like, let me put something in my head. Another word. Here's a story for y'all. Y'all are going to call me stupid, and that's fine. You know, I take it with a grain of salt, if you will. Not Coke, salt. Anyway, I went to Walmart one time, and I bought avocados, okay? Well, I went to one of those stupid self-checkout lines, and I got to the front, and I'm about to extract the tooth. Anyway, I got to the front, and, you know, you have to weigh the avocados and type in the name. So I started to do that, and I was getting pissed because I could not bring up avocados in the list. That's because I was spelling A-L-V, like you say it kind of, but it's A-V-O, and I had to ask for assistance, and the lady came over there, and she was like, sweetie, do you not know how to freaking spell? And I said, no, I don't. And so she had to type it in, and it was the most embarrassing thing ever. But that's another word I have trouble with is avocado. Not that y'all wanted to know that, but now you do. Okay? Oh, God, Betty's watching. Betty, no, honey, I don't love Coke. I like Dr. Pepper. I told you, that's my thing. Betty's watching, guys. She works in the corporate office, and she's got a Coke problem. Not like Coca-Cola. Okay. Jesus, we're not trying to start rumors here. Coca-Cola. And when I went over there the other week, she had, like, Coke cans all over her desk, and I was like, sweetie, we need to, like, work on this. And she says, I know I have a problem, but, you know, she's working very hard during the day, and she needs that Coca-Cola to really get her through the day. And I'm the same way with Dr. Pepper. I have it in my cup. I didn't bring it back here, though. But you can ask Dina. I always come in carrying like 10 Dr. Peppers. Okay? Yes, we don't want to start any rumors on here. Okay. So as you see, that's really helping to fill in this arrangement, these berries. There's 3 on a stem, so you really get a lot for what you're doing, okay? Oh, I can't do the caffeine free. I tried one time to do like cold turkey, no caffeine, and I had headaches, like major migraines. I already have headaches, guys, and I take Topamax twice a day for that, and I really can't do the other. Thank you, Nancy. So you guys like those berries in there? So we're just going to continue. We're going to turn this arrangement and continue adding the berries. And that's what I do. I need like a lazy Susan. Just set the arrangement on there and turn it. Because basically that's all I do is turn it and work as I go so that you make sure everything is evenly distributed throughout the whole design that you're doing. Okay? Thank you, Darla. Hey, I always love to have a good time. And that's what I tell you guys all the time as I get on here. I love showing you how to do florals, but why not have fun while we're at it? I'm not here to say put this stem here, put this stem there, you know, whatever.
Mountain Dew in Canada has no caffeine.
Really?
If I can't find Dr. Pepper, that's my second choice.
I forget about Mountain Dew, but every once in a while, when I see it in the store, I have one. It's really good. Okay? Susan, what did you say? What did I call you? What do you mean? Lazy, girl, please. I just thought about that. Oh, God. Cindy, my favorite place to eat in Longview is Papacita's Mexican restaurant. Y'all know I'm a Mexican freak, so I love Papacita's. What's another place I like? Oh, Pizza King. That's another one of my favorites. Dina loves that, too. We have a pizza place here, guys, that we've had. It's been here for years, and it's kind of old-fashioned. They have it decorated with, like, Elvis, Marilyn Monroe. It's just an old-fashioned classic pizza joint. They don't do delivery. It's just you have to go in there and eat. They have great beer, and it's that's my second favorite over Papacita's. What's your favorite place in Longview? It's hard. I do love a good chain restaurant too. I love Firehouse Subs.
I've never been to one.
To Firehouse? Oh my God! When we go to Bossier, we're going. It makes Subway taste like crap. Thank you, Sandra.
I think I would have to say Casa Ole is my favorite place.
Oh, God, yeah. We have another Mexican food place. And listen, people hate on me, and I'm sure they hate on Dina because they say it tastes like TV dinner. It's the best dang TV dinner you ever ate, okay? When you open up a Mexican, what are those things called at the store? They don't taste like Casa Ole.
No.
And the green sauce is the best.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Jackie said, no, Jan, no, ma'am, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Hey, Rita, how are you? Okay, Jan, turkey bacon ranch from we can't talk about Firehouse, please. I'm just starving. Hey, Regina, I just sent you a message. Oh, my God, I just saw the freaking messages, and you asked me to call you on Friday. I'm going to call you as soon as this video's over. We were talking, they were asking me, Regina, what my favorite restaurant was in Longview, and I told them Papacita's, and Regina and I went there twice because she loves Mexican food just like me. Okay, someone asked a question. Oh, they were asking about the prices of some of the stems. Are y'all sure you want those? Because like I said, these are high-end flowers. But again, you get what you pay for in some circumstances. And these look very religious. Okay? I mean religious. Realistic. Realistic. Oh my God, honey, the spirit hit me and I just said religious. I don't know what happened. Okay, so these Protea, for example, and don't forget, all of our stems are 25% off every day. So these are $6.99, 25 off. That's not bad. Okay, the Coxcomb. This is a really thick, heavy stem. $12.99, 25 off, so it'll be $9.74. Okay, $4.99 for the iris. And these berries that I'm using are $7.99 and 25% off. Okay. Hi, Sharon. I've never had acupuncture, but I've always heard that it works wonders, but I can't even bear to get a shot. How am I going to have someone stick needles all inside of me? You ever had that done? No, forget that.
I'm allergic to needles.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm allergic to it. It says Chinese food. I can't do it either. You really scared of needles?
Oh, yes.
I'm not. See, I would rather have a, Rebecca, it's about time. I would rather have a shot than take a pill any day. Because the shot will be over in 2 seconds, and I don't remember to take pills. Thank God I'm not a girl and have to take birth control, because I'd have 4 kids by now. You know, so I just can't remember to take pills, so I'd rather have a shot any day. I'm going to have to try it, the acupuncture. A lot of people have said I need to try it. Mm-hmm.
That's his pick machine. He's putting picks on the ends to go through the styrofoam.
Yeah, it's kind of loud. Sometimes it gets hung up. Okay, so we've added all of those. So I'm going to turn this, make sure we got it all covered. And we do, so far. Now, something else that I love to add, and I'm going to on this, is calla lilies, okay? They come in different sizes, just like this. These are smaller, and I like to use these because they are very realistic. And see, they've got the two tones, the purple and the green, so I'm going to add that. Rhonda, welcome. She's new to our videos. Well, welcome to our family, girl. Let's see, do you post a list of what you use in your arrangements? I try when people ask, but I totally forget, and I should do that. So actually, after we get done, I'm going to go ahead and pin a list of what I've used so that you guys have a better understanding, and hopefully you can locate it better in a store near you. If we don't happen to carry it online, which these items that we're using today aren't. Susie says she doesn't do dry needling and hurts like hell. Is that where they do like your whole face and they rip your first layer of skin off? I've heard that they do these things called vampire facials where they take the first layer of skin off of your face, and really it's like all bloody and stuff, but then the outcome is so good. It makes your skin soft, it makes it look good and rejuvenated. That's why they have Botox or lotion. Get some Jergens, okay? Because I don't know if I could have somebody raking off the first layer of skin. Hey Latricia, how are you? Okay. Y'all want to know something though about me? Not really, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I am petrified of the dentist. I will have a shot, give me a tattoo, cut my leg open. I'm terrified of the dentist. I start sweating. I have like heart palpitations. I have to go get an EKG before I go in there. And the whole time, it's just something about the noises, somebody being in your mouth, and they stick that stuff in your mouth, and you're and they say, you know, tell me about your summer. And I'm like, honey, you've got a tube down my throat. How am I going to tell you this? I'm scared to death of the dentist. I really start shaking, and I think about it all day long. I can't sleep the night before. So when I do become famous and get on Ellen, first thing I'm going to buy is some veneers, about 30 grand full of veneers, because those will be good, intact, and I won't have to worry about the dentist. I'm definitely scared.
Regina's asking about your friend. Any bar fights lately?
Regina, she's over here. Look here. She got her hair done. Doesn't it look nice? We really worked hard on that hair because she was just not looking too good. But she's looking good, and so she wanted to come out and say hi today. So for all of you who just joined us, y'all probably think we're weird if you've never watched our videos, but this is Morticia. She's a part of our family. Okay, I'm going to continue to add these calla lilies into the arrangement.
Sleep dentistry is the best.
What is it?
Sleep dentistry.
Yeah, but you had to pay for that, what do you call that when you go to sleep?
The anesthesia?
Yeah, you got to pay for the anesthesia, and I did that one time. I had to have my wisdom teeth taken out, and that's the only time that I wasn't nervous because I knew I was going to be asleep. All I remember is them saying count back from 10, and I woke up in the car asking if I could go to Hobby Lobby, and I had gauze in my mouth, and my mom was like, Dylan, shut up. Anyway, but it was like $1,200 just for the anesthesia. So if I had money, heck yeah, I'd be paying for that in a heartbeat. Jackie, what should we name Morticia? We're going to change her. You know, the other day, me and Regina were calling her Margarita because she was getting so much. Tina, I know, she looks like that. She can't wait for Halloween either. That's something I've been trying to get her into the church. Because, you know, she's got some different beliefs. But I've been trying to get Morticia in there, and she's come a long way. I mean, she's come a long way.
Gina says she's doing great. Really enjoyed her company. She's doing better since our little talk.
Yeah, I told her if she doesn't act right, Regina, you'd be back to beat her butt. Okay.
Maybe LaDonna needs to have that little talk.
Yeah, she don't listen. LaDonna just rolls her eyes. Bye, Shorty. She's got to go back to work. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, so we've got a couple more ingredients that we're going to add after these last two calla lilies. And you can see the arrangement is really coming together. Really beautiful, rich colors. And, you know, I've had a request for a table arrangement, so that's why I did this today. I really wanted to come to you with something new and something fresh. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is this amaranthus spray. Again, this is great to whip somebody with, or, you know, who needs a gun when you have this? But it's beautiful in arrangements in wreaths. In wreaths, it's great because it's long and it can kind of hang out of the base. So I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, Shorty. We'll have a good day, man. Hope you have a good one. Okay.
Carrie's watching from Australia. It's 2:15 in the morning there.
Oh my gosh, Carrie, you are up late. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I love that place. Ever since I had it on Oprah, I was like, I gotta go.
It's been on my bucket list for a long time.
Really? Okay, so you can see I add a little bit here, and it just elongates out of the bowl, kind of drapes over. So I love this stuff. And then I have some shorter pieces that I can actually stick up in the arrangement, kind of like right there. Okay? So I'm going to continue to add this throughout. Okay. Bye, Brenda. Oh, Greba to get that gift card. You know, I love a gift card. So thanks for joining us, Brenda. Okay. So we're going to put some more down on the back side. As you know, I'm just working my way around as we continue with this. Okay.
Oh, Barbara, no, you don't want to see anything I do.
Oh, God. I have not seen anything Gina's done, but she has been she's had a front row seat this whole time, so I bet you she could do fine. Maybe that's what we need to do. Well, you won't be on the camera, but I was going to say, maybe one day we should do a video where you do something with me. We could put you in a ski mask if you want. Bye, Ellen. Thanks for joining us. Okay. I'm going to put this one last piece over here. And now I'm about to show you how to incorporate. Hi, Vicki. I'm going to show you how to incorporate those drieds. A lot of you were saying, you know, I didn't know that you could use drieds in silks. Well, I'm going to show you how to incorporate them. You know, I use a lot of drieds, and I incorporate them into silks, especially during fall, okay, because they're really easy to incorporate in the fall season.
How do you keep the styrofoam from being wobbly?
I glue that sucker down. I put so much glue in there that it's very secure. I put it near the edges of the styrofoam where they meet the container. Okay? So, now we have our last component, which is going to be our drieds. Okay? So these drieds that I'm using are little pods, as you can see. They're fun. Now, the reason people are scared to use drieds is because they're dried. They're like a wood stick. So it's very hard to, you can't bend them without breaking the stem. So that's why they get scared. But you can place them in the exact location where you want them and trim them enough where they actually go well. And I trim them with my wire cutters, or you could probably break it over your knee, but this is not National Geographic. We're not doing that. Hi, Mary.
Little. Those aren't little.
Little what?
You said little pods. Those aren't little.
Oh, well, these are a larger size, so you can really see them. Checking a little pod. Okay, I'm going to put one right here. And this is a brown color. It's a neutral. I've got sticks sticking me in my boob over here. Anyway, that roll gets in the way. It's a new one. I get in there. It's all the time like a busted can of biscuits. I feel them. But we got this here. You can try and put a pick on here. Sometimes they don't stay very well because, again, they are dried. So we're going to put it right here in this little space. So see right there? I'm going to have Dina come close so you can see. I just incorporated a few of the drieds into the arrangement. It adds a different texture that we didn't have before. Okay? Kathy says you're not reading comments. What'd you say, Kathy? We didn't see it. Hey, Wendy, how are you? Okay, I'm going to put another one down here kind of on this right side. And you know, you can use all sorts of pods. You don't have to use the exact one that we're using right now. Okay. So right there, we just incorporated a couple pods into the arrangement. I'm going to go on this side and do one as well.
What kind of glass would you use? What kind of glue would you use for glass containers?
I use hot glue for everything. Y'all don't want me having no super glue because I have my hands glued together. Didn't do it. Okay? Remember, what you do on one side, you want to do on the other. Okay? Because this is an arrangement that's going to be seen all over the place. So let's make sure that we have it visible. Okay.
Esther's watching from the Bahamas.
Esther, I'm jealous. Good morning. I would die to go to the Bahamas. Lori says E6000. A lot of people have talked about that. I need to check that out.
Could you use clear silicone?
I'm not sure. I've never used that before. I mean, I'm sure you could use a lot of different things. I've just always found that hot glue works for what I'm doing, and it's something that's usually accessible to me. I don't have to go out and purchase, so I use it a lot of the time. All right, so I added some drieds, guys. I'm going to turn this back around so you can see, just like that. Okay. So, you know, I'm not going to add feathers. I thought I was going to, but you don't have to. But if you wanted to add feathers, you can easily accent them in here. Just stick them here and there. So what we did, guys, is this is a formal table arrangement. So we took a large base, kind of made out of concrete. Okay, it's a gray color because it's neutral. You could use brown. You could use, Deborah, I did not like you won American Idol. I can't deal. I used the neutral color because it would mainly go with anybody's decor or anything in their home. Okay. Regina, one day I'm going to step on one of these things and fly back. But let's hope that doesn't happen.
Connie, we're in Longview, Texas.
So I've incorporated coxcomb, drieds, hydrangeas, protea, iris, cosmos, everything's amaranthus. I'm going to turn this so you guys can see. So it's really filled out and really beautiful. And again, this might not be your colors, but you know, I just thought, let's do something different that we haven't done yet. So you can replicate this yourself at home by using colors of your choice that match your selection of furniture or decor that you use in your home. So don't get discouraged because you think those aren't my colors, I can't match it. You definitely can. Okay?
How much
would this be? Probably about $250 after I added labor. Because this does take longer, so there's more labor that goes into it. So about $250. This is a nice, full-size, large arrangement that you can definitely use anywhere in your home all through the year. It's not something that's seasonal. So if you invest in this arrangement, then it's something you're going to have for a while. It's not like you're investing $250 in fall that you're going to use for 2 months out of the year. You'll see this constantly. Okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All the hearts. I love all these hearts. Kind of feel like Valentine's Day over here. Okay. So, if you guys have any more questions or comments, go ahead and drop those down below in the down bar. I go back and read each and every comment, good or bad, and I try and respond as often as I can so that way you guys get the answers that you need to your questions. Please send in pictures of your work, guys. So, I know I've had some people send in photos on the Facebook Direct Messenger. I appreciate it. There's beautiful, beautiful work. You guys all do a great job.
How would you dust this?
Hi, Beth. Yes, $250. That's a great question. Nothing more than some water or some Windex. I just take Windex seriously and spray it, and then I take a paper towel and I kind of run over the leaves. Okay, that's the best way to do it. If you have like a, what is it called? A ficus tree or something, you can take that thing outside, get a water hose and spray it off. I do that a lot of the times also. Okay, let's see. I was going to tell, oh, guys, also check us out on our website. A lot of you asked what products we have available. And a lot of the products in the last videos I've used are available on there. We have mesh wreaths, okay, $4. You really can't beat that price, and I heard there's a shortage, so check that out. We have mesh on there in the 10-inch and the 21-inch. We have ribbon selections. We have 4th of July patriotic decor, and also lots of great florals. And remember, if you get nervous about purchasing, let's see. If you get on there and you're like, you know, I've never purchased florals online and I'm kind of nervous about it, I only select stuff that I would personally buy myself, so hopefully that gives you a little bit more reassurance that you're making the right decision as far as that floral you're purchasing, because they're all good, I promise. Oh, God, Rose, thank you so much. Come over here and I will take you out to lunch. If you knew what I ate yesterday, because I was watching 13 Reasons Why, and I was stressed out. I told you I bit my fingernails off. I had to get, I'll just go ahead and tell you, I had a triple dipper from Chili's. It had Southwest egg rolls, Chipotle chicken crispers, loaded cheese fries, and chips and hot sauce. So I hope, this must be the black shirt, because girl, I threw down, because they were stressing me out. Okay? You're welcome, Nancy. All right, guys. Any requests that you'd like to see in future videos or any content material that you want, leave it down below. Again, we do go back and read the questions and comments, and we will take all that into account, and we will see you next time with a different video on something different. You know, I just thought we'd do a little something different today. So I want to thank each and every, bye Christy. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching today. I hope you all have a blessed afternoon, and we will see you next time. All right, bye guys.
Bye.